what's going on? How we doing? Little dap. It's Jared Muntz, former pro and founder of OnlineSoccerAcademy.com. Today we're learning how to pass a soccer ball with the inside of your foot. This OSA training video is geared for players ages 5 to 8 and their coaches and parents. It, of course, can be applied to all ages. This is what it looks like. Key point number 1. You want your passing foot ankle locked, nice and tight. Imagine hitting a baseball with a loose bat. That bat is nice and tight. Your ankle needs to be nice and tight. Key point number 2. You want your kicking foot toe pointed up, not down. By having it up like this, it creates more surface area on the ball. Key point number 3. Your plant foot, the non-passing foot, is facing your target. These are some of the basic key points. After the first exercise, we'll go over the advanced key points. An exercise you can do. You need a partner and a ball. If you don't have a partner, use the fence. With your partner, pass for 1 to 2 minutes, focusing on technique. Coaches, look for technique adjustments. Key point number 1, shoulders need to face the target. So lots of times when players step to the ball, they turn their body, now their shoulders are facing away from their target and their plant foot is pointed away from their target. What you can do to practice this is kind of hold their shoulders when they take their step. Key point number 2, power comes from bringing the leg back. So players tend to push the ball forward, and that's wrong. Think of a golfer. Do they take their club and swing like that? No, they come back and forward. Same with soccer. We need that player's leg to come back, generating power on the leg swing. Key point number 3. The power is in the thigh, not the calf. Lots of players tend to only pass with their knee down. This is incorrect. We need their thigh to come back, keeping the knee down the same, so they can drive through with power in the thigh. An exercise you can do. Have the player stand 1 step behind the ball, then they step to the ball, pause, showing their thigh back, knee down's the same, ankle lock, toe up, then swing through and hit it, pause, showing ankle lock, toe up, then repeat. Once the player gets more comfortable, remove the pausing and go back to normal passing. Now let's talk about what could be going wrong. If the passes are going all over the place, that typically means their shoulders are not facing the target. So if you actually pause a player after they make a bad pass, you'll see that their shoulders are facing in the exact direction that their bad pass went. If the player isn't generating enough power, this usually means they're using their calf, not their thigh, to generate the power. So what you want to look for, if their non-kicking leg is in line with their kicking leg, like so, that's not good. You want them to stand behind the ball, take that step, thigh back, so they can come through and generate more power. There are multiple techniques to pass the ball. Inside of the foot passing is just one of them. Hope you enjoyed this Online Soccer Academy training video. Like, rate, and share this video if you did. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube or become a member and create your profile for free at OnlineSoccerAcademy.com. Players all over the world use it. Post a comment, let me know what you think. My name is Jared Muntz, and remember, until next time, if you believe in it and back that up with hard work, anything in life is possible. Believe in it!
In this video, you will learn how to shoot using the inside of your foot. A kick using the inside of the foot is very precise, but it is not as powerful as an instep kick. You would use this type of shot when you are near the goal. The inside of the foot is the flat inner side of your foot. It's the same part of the foot that you use for short passes. To kick using the inside of your foot, place your standing foot about 20 centimeters or so to the left side of the ball if you are right-footed, like the example in the video. The standing foot is the one that isn't kicking the ball. Then kick the center of the ball with the side of your foot, turning your foot perpendicular to your target while keeping it parallel to the ground. There are two important points to bear in mind for this kick. First point, turn your standing foot and your shoulders towards your target. This will give you more accuracy. Second point, bend both your legs when taking the shot. The standing foot should be facing straight ahead and the kicking foot to the side. This will make your kick much easier to do. Take advantage of the high accuracy of this shot by aiming for targets beyond the reach of the goalie, for example, the upper or lower corners of the goal. You now know how to shoot with the inside of your foot.
The outside foot pass is used to pass the ball over short to medium distances. Particularly when the player is running with the ball, where using the inside of the foot would disrupt the flow of their run. Now let's take a look at coaching this technique step by step. Step 1. Approach the ball from a slight angle and point the non-kicking foot away from the target, not directly at it. Step 2. Bring the kicking leg through with the foot pointing down and turn it inwards so that the outside of the foot is facing the middle of the ball. Strike the middle of the ball with the outside of the foot and make sure that the foot is locked in this position. Step 3. Snap the kick out from the knee towards the target and follow through.
In this video, you are going to learn how to kick with the outside of your foot. Kicking with the outside of your foot can allow you to get around an obstacle or to use your stronger foot instead of your weaker foot in order to be more confident when kicking. The stronger foot is the one you feel most confident kicking with. By kicking with the outside of your foot, you will make the ball curve from left to right if you use your right foot, or from right to left if you use your left foot. There are two important points when kicking with the outside of your foot: the positioning of the standing foot and the kick itself. First of all, the position of the standing foot. The standing foot is the foot which does not strike the ball. Position it about 20 centimeters behind the ball. The inside of the standing foot should be aligned with the left edge of the ball for a right-footed player and the opposite for a left-footed player. Now the kick. Aim for the center of the ball with the outside of your foot. To give more power to the kick, use the front part of the outside of your foot. If you don't use the front part of the outside of your foot, the ball will have a lot of spin, but it will lack power. To kick the ball with the outside of your foot, make sure to position your standing foot about 20 centimeters behind the ball and to strike the center of the ball with the outside of your foot. Over to you.